Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio on the video, please let me know. Hello everyone, I hope that I'm live right now, guys. If you guys are able to listen me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio on the video, please let me know. Is the audio clear to everybody? Someone is saying the audio is not clear. What is the issue with the audio, guys? Audio is not clear. Video is buffering. Audio is choppy audio. अरे यार ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है? आज ही होना था. रुको यार देखता हूँ. Let me see what I can do.
Is the audio okay right now? Is the audio fine right now? Is the audio okay right now? Yes, clearer. Now it's clear. Okay, चलो. भगवान जाने कैसे क्लियर हो गया बट हो गया चलो वो अच्छी बात है. Okay guys, good. Now let's start with our new topic from today onwards. ठीक है? That is DevOps, right? Okay. Now my voice is breaking. Is the voice breaking for everybody or like? Shivam P, those students who are in the class have filled up their attendance. If you were late, you were not paying attention, then you have definitely missed the attendance. And once an attendance link is gone, it is closed. It is closed. I never open it once again. Okay. Okay. So right over here, let me just open up the live chat first of all, so that I'm able to continuously see it and monitor it. Okay. MNC off campus. No, it is not that hard. If you see, for everybody, try to understand one thing. Okay, this even though I'm teaching DevOps, I'm teaching cloud computing, I'm having boot camps on data science, data analytics, artificial intelligence, and everything else as well. Let me be very frank about this so that you guys are clearly able to understand it. I don't know out of you guys how many are interested to get into an MNC, but and for an MNC, even if you are the best web developer in the country, you are the best data analyst in the country itself, MNCs are not going to hire you. Please try to understand this. Okay, this is something that I want everybody to understand it very clearly. Even if you are the best in development, no MNC is going to hire you. It is the same as you guys have heard about JEE mains and advanced exam. You guys have heard about the JEE mains and advanced exam, or you guys are listening about it for the very first time? In India, if you guys want to get into the top engineering colleges, there is an exam that happens after the 12th standard itself. That is the JEE mains and advanced exam. Now, even though you are the best in physics, you are the best in the nation in mathematics, okay? No IIT or NIT is going to take you in. Okay, these are the top engineering colleges in India. The best college like IIT Bombay, IIT Madras. These colleges are not going to take you in. They're going to take you in from just one particular thing, that is your JEE mains and advanced results. It is a proper, there is a proper syllabus, there is a proper exam that happens, and on the basis of that, you are taken in into a company. If you don't do well in the exam, no matter you are the best in physics, chemistry, or maths in the entire nation, if you don't do well in the exams, you're not going to get into these particular colleges itself. The same thing. अरे भाई अभिनव रेड्डी, पहले जो बोल रहा हूँ सुन तो ले, उसके बाद पूछ. रुक जा, अभी कुछ बताने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ. दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट. व्हाट टू लर्न फॉर फुल स्टैक, वही बता रहा हूँ. फुल स्टैक पढ़ के फायदा नहीं होगा अगर ढंग से नहीं पढ़ोगे तो. ठीक है. The point that is there is key for these MNCs as well. No matter which MNC you are talking about, whether it be an MNC like Deloitte, KPMG, TCS, Infosys, Wipro, Accenture, whether it be companies like Amazon, Microsoft, Atlassian, Google, any MNC that exists has a particular exam, has a particular syllabus, and if you don't study according to that, if you don't practice, you don't make projects according to that, you don't practice on the right forums, on the right platforms according to that, no matter what you do, it is all for nothing. You're actually wasting your time. Secondly, whatever you are studying, for example, if you guys have ever given the JEE mains and advanced exam, whatever you studied to give that exam has no value when you enter into the college. It has no value whatsoever. Whatever you're studying in physics, chemistry, mathematics, you get into CSE, there is no value of all that. In the exact same manner, when you study for getting into MNCs, whatever you're going to study, when you get into the MNC, that has very low value, very low value. Because the MNC itself is going to retrain you from scratch according to what they need, not according to what you feel. You feel you want to become a particular data analyst, want to become a data engineer, want to become a full stack developer, you want to become a DevOps engineer itself. Companies don't give a fuck. You need to understand that first of all. If a company has a requirement of a QA tester, it is just going to take you, it is just going to train you in what the company wants, because that is the reason why they are paying you, so that they are able to make you work according to what they want, not according to what you desire. Company is not your father or mother that, bhai, I want this, and your parents are like, I need to get them this. Whatever you study right now, it is just to get into a company. You need to understand that first of all, and stop with all this crap. Okay, according to me, because I also, when I was in college, I also did this crap that I will do what I want. It does not work like that. Okay, it does not work like that. I have to study according to the syllabus. I have to study according to the particular things that are going to be asked in my interviews. I have to study according to how to get to that interview itself. There's an exam for that as well. You need to study for that. No company right now gives out interviews. Koi nahi deta hai. No company is going to be like, "Ha, you applied, come and sit with us for an interview itself." No. There is a proper online coding exam that is there, and if you clear that exam, only then you are allowed to sit for the interviews itself. Otherwise, you are not even allowed to sit for the interviews. No matter you are applying for cloud, you are applying for DevOps, you are applying for full stack, you are applying for data science, you are applying for artificial intelligence, you are applying for software engineering, any position that you are even thinking about, there is a proper online coding exam that is there. And if you do not do well right over there, you are not even going to be accepted into the interview. So please change your mindset first of all, guys. Okay? Always remember this. Oh, chalo. Let's stop right over here. Let's continue with the class. ये विरल सचिन को गोली मारते हैं सबसे पहले, उसके बाद क्लास चालू करते हैं. Okay. Let me share my screen first of all with you guys. Every company organizes their own exams. It is not a common exam like JEE mains and advanced, wherein all the companies are coming together and the exams are happening. No, every company periodically arranges these exams. Okay, for example, Google arranges an exam every 8 to 9 days. And if you are having a good data structures and algorithms and competitive programming profile, only then you get a particular like, have I come and give this exam. Otherwise, you don't even get that chance. ठीक है. ओपनली ये लोग एग्जाम्स नहीं कंडक्ट करते, सिर्फ टॉप लोगों के लिए करते हैं. एग्जाम कंडक्ट करने के लिए भी पैसे देने पड़ते हैं कंपनी को. लेट मी टेल यू समथिंग. Just to get a particular person in that exam and to give that exam, a company spends approximately $200 to $250 per person. So they don't openly conduct these exams. They conduct the exams for only those people that they think are worthy enough to give the exam itself. For an interview, there are almost 3 to 9 rounds of interviews that is there, and a company spends almost somewhere between 10,000 rupees to 50,000, 45,000 rupees per interview. This should take an interview itself. So if and only if they feel so that you are worthy enough, then and only then they are going to spend that money on you. ठीक है, ऐसा नहीं होता कि हाँ बस how to give the exam. नहीं भाई, बस build your profile to that particular level where you are worthy enough that talent recruiters like me are able to reach out to you on LinkedIn. If I see a worthy enough profile, only then I send them exam links and meeting links and all that. Otherwise, I don't even try. Because I have to justify it to the company as well. Why the fuck did I send an exam link to somebody who was not able to solve like even one question out of 3? Socho. Don't be in that dream world. Come face reality. What happens? How the company works. Company NGO नहीं चला रहा है, वो पैसा कमाने के लिए बैठा है, तो वो उसके अकॉर्डिंगली सोचता है. ठीक है, चलो. Okay, let's start. So today we are going to learn a little bit about, we are going to start with GitHub version control today. I don't know if you guys have ever, how many of you guys don't have any idea what is GitHub and version control? Like, you have never heard about GitHub. How many of you guys are like that? How many of you guys are like that you have never heard about GitHub? It's fine, it's fine. Okay, my job is to let you guys know about all these topics, right? But how many of you guys have no idea what is GitHub? चलो कोई बात नहीं, ठीक है. So let me open up GitHub for you guys. First of all, GitHub, you can think about, is the biggest like place where code lives. Think about it like a universe for code. ठीक है, जैसे MCU के बारे में बात किया हम लोग ने कल, right? So it is a particular place where code lives right over there. Now, how can I explain it to you guys? So there are 3 words that I actually need to explain it to you. So let me open up OneNote first, so that I'm able to explain it to you, all the 3 words right over there. My head is paining a lot today. I don't know why. I think so I'll have to take up some medicine or something like that. Chalo, koi baat nahi. Okay, so let's try to understand this. There are 3 words that I want you guys to understand: Git, GitHub, and version control. Okay, these are the 3 things that you guys need to understand. Now, how can I make you guys understand about it? So, what will be the easy way of understanding this? Social media is a concept, right? I'm not telling like Instagram or LinkedIn or something like that. I'm just saying social media. It is just a concept at the end of the day, right? It is just the concept at the end of the day that people can go online, meet other people, talk to them, make friends. It is a concept right over there, right? Then you are having a particular underlying architecture itself. For example, you are having SMS, you are having phone calls basically, you are having pictures, mail. These are some of the things that you can use to connect with people, right? There's some of the things that you can use to connect with people. This is the technology right over there. The underlying technology, like what happens on Instagram, you send pictures. What happens on particular WhatsApp, you SMS each other. What happens on LinkedIn, it is trying to reach out in the inbox of people. It's like mailing somebody something, right? So these are the underlying things that together help you interact with people online, right? And then you are having platforms like Instagram. Instagram basically utilizes all these different technologies to provide a platform where you are able to use it openly with other people as well, right? You are able to utilize these technologies on Instagram to interact with other people, where the concept of social media actually comes into existence. The concept of social media actually comes into existence itself. Are you guys able to understand the difference between social media, Instagram, and this SMS, phone calls, pictures, and mail? Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Guys, I'm getting a lot of headaches, so try to understand as much as possible. Okay? So that I don't have to repeat it. Chalo, very good. So the same thing goes on with your particular these three topics as well that we are going to learn. Version control is like a concept, like social media, right? A place where people can interact and make friends and all that. Just a concept. Git is the underlying architecture, the underlying technology itself, and GitHub is a platform. Now, what is this for? Okay, what is this for? What is version control? We need to understand that first of all. Now, I don't know about you guys, but early on, when I was a child, I used to do this. I used to have a particular like essay writing or something like that. Okay, and I will come to my computer and I will start writing essays. Okay, so I'll make first particular page. Okay, I'll write. Okay, I'll write something down. I'll save it as version 1.0. Okay, then I will say again rewrite it, rewrite the essay. I'll say version 2.0, and so on and so forth. Now, every time that I'm actually, so think about it in such a way, every time that you are writing the essay, you are inserting a picture, you are making some changes in the heading itself, you are deleting some paragraphs, adding some paragraphs right over there. Slowly and steadily, you are making a lot of versions of your essay itself. The first one was just the plain essay, like no pictures, no headings, nothing. You just write everything down. The second version, you add some pictures, you put some headings. The third version, you start deleting some of the unnecessary stuff. The fourth version, you start adding some stuff that you felt that you have misplaced or something like that. Now, when I was in the fourth version, I used to remember, oh shit, that paragraph that I deleted in the third iteration, I want that back. I want that paragraph back. That was not unnecessary. I unnecessarily deleted it. I want that back, but there is no way of getting that back. There's no way getting that back. Are you guys able to understand this? I have to rewrite that paragraph once again. I have no way of getting that paragraph back, right? So this is a very small problem that maybe you guys must have faced or not. Secondly, when you are working in a very big tech company, right? Uh, Thousands of developers are working on one single project. Hundreds of developers are working on just one single file of code itself, like one particular sheet of code. 100 developers are working on it. For example, if you are having a particular team of three people are there in a team, and this team has to write an essay. These three people have to come together to write an essay. Now, usually what happens, I also know that one of them will write the essay, the other two will chill out, and at the end of the day, all three of them will submit the same essay. But I'm talking about an ideal case where all the three people are actually interested to do the assignment. Okay? So some person will write something down and they are working in one single file. Okay? All these people are writing the essay in a single file itself. Now, the first person will come and write something down, the second person will write something else, the third person will come and delete both of them and write something else itself. Now, how to keep track of all these changes? How to make sure that we are able to come to a final version unanimously itself? It is very difficult. Somebody is adding something, somebody is deleting something, and so on and so forth. So, all these problems I'm talking about in terms of essays, but when you go into companies, think about these essays as code. Like hundreds of developers are working on the same file. What things to keep, what not to keep, how to keep track of who has deleted what, who has added what is a very big burden. And this is what was solved by using version control, guys. Version control basically means that whenever you are making some changes, you can save those changes as a new version. For example, I added 2 paragraphs, somebody came and I deleted 1 paragraph. I can save that version as Shaurya's version of the essay. The original one is still there. I can go back in time to the original version. But if I want, I can keep this one as well. I can save these. Now, this is where it becomes very interesting, right? Because when you think about it, most of the games, for example, I don't know if about you guys, I don't play a lot of games, but I know about GTA that is there, the Grand Theft Auto. Now, you must have heard of GTA San Andreas, GTA Vice City, GTA 3, 4, 5. So many games are there. Each game has a version that exists. So this is GTA 5 Special Edition. This is GTA 5 normal edition itself. This is GTA 4. Now, what is happening? All these are different code bases that is there. Guys, I'll drink some water. Give me a second. क्या हो गया भाई? ठीक है? So this is where the concept of version control came into picture. That all these developers making these changes, ठीक है? And how to keep track of all that. That is what version control was. Now, again, version control is like a concept, like social media is a concept where people are able to come and they are able to meet other guys. Now, this is just in your head. A software is then made that mimics something like that, and that was called as Git. That was called as Git, guys. Okay? Now, this Git that is there, we will start by learning Git from tomorrow onwards. This is something that a developer use on a personal level itself. Okay, I am a developer. This is me. Why is my hand so far away? Nobody. Okay, this is me. So, as a developer on a personal level on my own laptop, when I'm developing projects, and I want to keep track of my own projects itself. कि भाई which versions have I created? I've made some changes in my project. I want to go back to the previous version itself. So Git is usually used by developers on a personal level for their own projects. Now, when you are going to work on projects, I will definitely suggest you guys using Git because it shows a particular level of understanding, a particular level of thought process when you're making your own personal projects, because in the companies everybody uses Git. It is like a standard thing itself, right? GitHub is like a social media. Git is like your phone, right? You use phone to click pictures, take videos, record your shitty ass songs, right? So again, that is used on a personal level. When you go and start posting it up for everybody to see, online, that is like Instagram, right? That is what GitHub is. GitHub is built on top of Git. Okay, it is built on top of Git, but it is like a social media. Like you can go there, whatever project that you have built, whatever versions that you have created, you can actually upload it there and everybody can see it. You can go to other people's project and make some changes right over there, solve some issues for them. And because it has become such a huge community, GitHub has become such a huge community that they're branched off a new type of, like, how to get jobs type of structure called as open source. Open source basically means that a company, when they or people in general, it can be a group of people or an individual or a very big company as well, they created a particular software, and instead of keeping it for themselves, they put it up on GitHub for everybody to see, for everybody to utilize. People can go there, make some changes to that. They can do anything right over there itself. Okay? And because this is such a huge company, there are such big people actually involved in the open source projects itself, that it becomes very, very, very simple to make new connections, to create, to do networking in general itself. Okay, you get to know a lot of new people who are actually working in top notch companies. And open source has become such a big thing right now that I've seen many of my own students as well getting jobs, getting very highly paid internships through open source. Like they worked upon various different projects in open sourcing. They were involved very much in the community itself, and they were very good developers, of course. And they got their internship opportunities, freelancing opportunities, remote job opportunities from open source itself. That's a very, very, very great thing to have. Now, one of the most famous out of it events that happen in open source that I think so everybody should participate in. I've never done that. I've never participated in this. The reason for that is because I didn't get time. I was already having internships and everything. But very good way of getting internships is GSOC, Google Summer of Code. ठीक है, कोई और नहीं भाई, बाकी everything is shit. Only this one is the best out there that you can actually trust. Google Summer of Code. So what does Google do is Google gets all these different open source companies and open source projects and everything on one particular platform, and they say that okay, let's do one thing, let's keep an internship for students, okay, wherein we'll give them problem statements and we'll select students based upon how well they are able to solve our problems. And on the basis of that, GSOC I think so offers 80 k to somewhere around 1.6 lakh rupees as stipend per month during the internship. This is what they offer during the internship itself. It is very tough to actually get selected in GSOC. We had some of our mentors who are 2 times, 3 times GSOC participants itself, as well as we had many of our students actually getting into GSOC. Maybe someday I'll call them up for a particular boot camp and ask them to share some insights right over there. I'm so sorry. So again, like I said, this open source thing has also become a very big thing right now. Okay, so yeah, if you are learning GitHub properly, you guys actually want to learn development properly, you guys can actually try open sourcing as well. So that is up to you guys again, not to me. Yeah, I cannot say anything about that. So, but I will definitely suggest create a GitHub account. My GitHub account is shit. I've never maintained it properly. I never had to because I got opportunities very early on. So I never paid attention to like maintaining my GitHub profile properly. But again, it's a great thing to have. Okay, why is it taking so much time? Did it hang right over there? Did my computer hang? Fuck, my computer just hanged. Hello. Are you guys able to listen to me? My computer has hanged. I don't know if I'm audible or not to you guys. Hello. We need to look up on projects on GSOC. Absolutely not. There is a very, very, very big process right over there. And it is not as simple as how I've explained it to you guys. You will have to be actively participating in solving issues, solving bugs, even before GSOC starts in the company that you are aiming to get into. Try to aim for, and there is a particular thought process that you have to have. Try to aim for companies that are not very well known. Try to aim for companies that a lot of people don't know about. These type of companies, you will have less number of people submitting their reports, and less competition will be there, so that you are able to get selected. So you have to think about it very strategically. You cannot just think about it, अरे बस रिपोर्ट ही सबमिट करना हो जाएगा. ऐसा नहीं होता. ठीक है, सुनने में अच्छा लगता है, बट ऐसा नहीं होता. ठीक है. So today I'm going to assign you guys a task. I don't know how many of you guys have a GitHub account or do not have a GitHub account itself. I want everybody to go and create a GitHub account before coming to tomorrow's class. Because without that, I will not be able to explain to you the essence of did GitHub properly, practically. I want to do that for you guys and to make sure that you guys learn everything practically. We are going to learn three aspects in Git. First is just how to manage your own projects. Second is how to see. Have you guys seen this particular scene in Avengers? I think so. It was Avengers, the latest one. I don't remember. Uh, Ancient One explain time travel images. If you guys remember this particular scene from the Avengers movie itself, Endgame, right? So we are going to learn how to create a particular our own timeline of our projects. How can we utilize that timeline to go back in time, make changes, come back into the present time, and do all that right over there? Okay, proper time travel we will be learning, but in Git, in version control itself. Okay, and third, we will understand how to connect our Git with GitHub. Okay, how to do that as well. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. How were you able to get the opportunity so early? Mine was luck, pure luck. My internship at Reliance Industries, I got it because once I was coming back from my college, in the flight, the person sitting next to me was actually a talent recruiter. I showed him my profile and everything, and he suggested to me, I said, try it out once. He gave me the exam link, I aced it, and I got my first internship right over there. Then my second internship I got because one of my boss actually left Reliance and joined Geo. So I was like, okay, come and join right over here. So I went with him, and that is how I got my second internship. For getting my first job role, of course, I've gone through LinkedIn. I got some opportunities right over there. My profile was also good, so that is how I got the particular job right over there. So yeah, luck also is really important. Okay, so what is the assignment for tomorrow? Can somebody let me know? What is the assignment for tomorrow, guys? Please let me know. Yes, I think so. The course would also be in the same email because I draft the email. The course is also in the same email. We have not sent the rest of the benefits up till now. That will be starting after the 20th of this month. So we'll start from right over there. Okay. Creating a GitHub account. Please do that, guys. I trust you that you guys will not be forgetting about it. Okay. And for those who don't have a LinkedIn account, please do create a LinkedIn account as well, guys. Okay, LinkedIn is very important when it comes to finding opportunities. My first job role that I got it through LinkedIn itself. Okay, no matter who says what, LinkedIn is the best social media to have and to maintain. ठीक है, जैसे तुम लोग इंस्टाग्राम पे स्टोरी हर 5 सेकंड में पोस्ट करते रहते हो ना, कि अभी स्नैपचैट पे स्नैप्स भेजते रहते हो, अरे मेरा पैर का बाल टूट गया, लो स्नैप। ठीक है, मेरा मेरा सर का क्या बोलते हैं पे बॉल लग गया, लो स्नैप। ठीक है, आज मैंने ये खाया, आज मैंने वो पिया, आज मैंने यहाँ जाके टट्टी कर दी। जितना स्नैप्स कर करके लोगों को अपडेट करते रहते हो, प्लीज मेक श्योर दैट यू गाइज आर एक्चुअली डूइंग दैट। ठीक है, with LinkedIn, not like that. ठीक है, properly utilize it, connect to people, increase your reach, post something knowledgeable, post about what you are learning, post about your projects that you are doing. ठीक है, post any kind of new update that you are having, anything new that you have learned, and connect with people. Connect with, don't connect with children. ठीक है, don't be like, अरे I am connected with all my friends on LinkedIn. अबे वो थोड़ी जॉब दिलाने वाले हैं तेरे को। Connect with your alumni, connect with people from good companies, connect with HRs, connect with talent recruiters, senior software engineers. Take a connect with some founders at smaller startups itself. So do all these things. Take a, that is how you will be able to get your first few opportunities. Okay, will that be fine with everybody? Please let me know. Make jokes in English, sir. I'm not able to understand your jokes. Okay, I will definitely try to do that. Uh, Suggest few problem statements related to this course. Okay, a good project is like you can create your own coding platform like Lead Code. That is a very good problem statement that is solved using Docker, Kubernetes, and these type of stuff itself. Your LinkedIn ID. So even my, as well as my other co-founder, that is Ashish Modi. He is a data engineer at KPMG. He's one of the best people if you want to learn data science from and data structures and algorithms. Both of ours LinkedIn profiles are down in the description of the video. If you guys ever want to connect with us, you guys can do that from right over there. Okay. How I create GitHub account? Just like you create an Instagram account, go on GitHub and figure it out. If you're not able to understand how to create an account, how to sign up with a platform, then I don't think so that development is for you. Okay, then you should explore something else where you don't even utilize phones or laptops. That will be my particular understanding of topic. What to do for the first internship after second year, DSA or dev? You have to do both. You don't have an option. Who is saying to you that, oh, don't do DSA or don't do dev? You have to do both. You don't have an option right over there. Sir, for those who do already have a GitHub and LinkedIn account, you guys are all set. You guys enjoy. Okay, don't think about anything else. How to prepare DSA? Learn data structures and algorithms from YouTube, and then practice from Lead Code, and then give tests on CodeChef. That is something that I'll be suggesting. All these three resources are free of cost. Okay, chalo. I'll give you guys the attendance for today's class. I need a good head massage. My head is aching like anything right now. I think so. My head is going to burst like a pine, like watermelon itself. I have no idea why this is happening. Data science roadmap: start with data structures and algorithms, computer programming, then go with Python and all this kind of crap. Take a data pre-processing, data analytics, data engineering, and then go with artificial intelligence. Instead of that as well, in AI, you learn 2 or 3 particular topics. Rest you focus upon machine learning, deep learning, generative AI, and all this. अरे भाई क्या करना था मेरे को फॉर्म्स ढूंढ रहा था. Sir, the 2 courses you're going to start in web dev and data science are recorded or they are live? Of course, they are recorded. I don't have the time to sit like for 200, 300 hours live itself on YouTube. I will die right over there. I don't want to die so young. I want to live a little bit. Why did you turn off connect in LinkedIn? So it does not happen like that on LinkedIn. If you ever exceed more than 30,000 connections, you cannot accept more connections after that. That is how LinkedIn works. I think so. That's a very bullshit thing about the platform. But yeah, I'm able to understand that helps a lot right over there as well. Brief about product. रुको. Bhai, अभी है ना. I need to say this. How many of you guys have heard about prompt engineering? I want to ask this first of all from you guys. How many of you guys have heard about prompt engineering, guys? Anybody? Any very beautiful person right over here who has heard about prompt engineering? Those who have not heard, congratulations, you are saved from this bullshit. Those who have heard about it, bhai maaf kar do, there is nothing called as prompt engineering in the entire world itself. No company hires prompt engineer. If Microsoft wants to do some prompt engineering, they are just going to call a few engineers and be like, "Hey, bhai, ye prompt likh ke do, yaar, ye karne ka." That's it. There is no position called as prompt. I don't know who started with this particular term, prompt engineering for prompt engineers. I don't know. ये कब हो रहा है भाई? I've been to so many companies. I'm hiring for so many companies. I've never seen a single guy being hired as a prompt engineer. Okay? There is nothing called as prompt engineering. It is bullshit. It is. I, I don't even have a word for it. Like कोई चुदिया काटा है तुम लोग का और तुम लोग कटवा भी रहे हो बेसिकली. चलो. Some idiots say they have high scope. But focus upon core programming. Okay, focus upon projects. Do not think about it as, oh, I'm learning data science. Oh, I'm learning data analytics. No, focus upon projects, ठीक है, focus upon data structures and algorithms, competitive programming, focus upon these things and you will get a good job. ठीक है, simple है, ज्यादा दिमाग नहीं लगाने का. चलो, copy and I'm going to put it up in the live chat so that you guys are able to fill up your attendance. It is going to close exactly at 9:01. So please start doing the attendance itself. Like I've already told you guys right now, at exactly 9:01, the attendance link will be closed. We will come in tomorrow's class. We'll start with all these different things and we'll continue from right over there. Chalo. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. Bye. Attendance bhar dena, bhai. Can you take an extra session for career guidance? Definitely. Don't worry. At the end of the boot camp, but not in the middle of the boot camp. Okay? Chalo. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.